Welcome back to Upper Michigan today, everybody. We are talking about dry January, the benefits of doing so, and maybe some of the challenges of getting sober. So we're here with two staff members from the Great Lakes Recovery Center. We have Jess and Rene joining us. Thanks a lot for coming here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
So I've seen this dry January movement to grow over the past few years. I feel like on social media, on TikTok, with people posting recipes, people sharing their stories. It seems from my end, at least, that it's kind of picking up speed. First of all, can you just quickly explain what dry January is and why is it, maybe trending right now?
Yeah, so I think it's a really nice trend because really it's just kind of like maybe dipping a toe in the water to see, what being sober for a month is like and kind of working through that. So I think any step in the direction of your goals, whatever they may be, I think is really cool. So it's just kind of an opportunity for people to maybe challenge themselves and try it on for a little bit.
And what actually happens if you give up alcohol for 30 days? Physically, mentally? Can we actually see benefits just after 30 days?
Definitely. As far as like the specific science and things like that, like I am not your girl for that. But you definitely, I know it impacts the heart, it impacts the brain, liver, and toxins and things like that. So definitely can feel the benefits like fairly quickly.
And even for people that are being, health conscious right now with the first of the year, it does affect you, right? With your physical health for sure. So. Just being dry for 30 days can help.
Yeah, I've heard people who have done the 30-day challenge and they just continue on because they actually start to feel so much better. Their skin starts to feel better. They're sleeping better.
Exactly.
And specifically, I mean, I'm in my 40s and, I hear a lot of women my age kind of saying, I don't metabolize alcohol the same way and it's having an impact on my sleep. Do you see that as people kind of maybe get a little bit older, that it, kind of the fun of it,
Sure.
The reason why maybe we were partaking, it's not worth it anymore? I
think definitely, and that's also the nice cultural shift that I think we've seen is a lot of even younger people are like, what is this? Like, I don't feel as well when I drink, I don't really like this. And so I think we're seeing more and more younger ages trying it on for size. But then again, too, as people get older, they're like, well, this isn't as fun as I thought it was.
Yeah, and my sleep means more now.
Right. Well, and people that are using it for sleep, right, they're realizing, geez, maybe I'm not sleeping as good as I should be, right, or as long or whatever. So they are realizing that it is affecting their sleep in a negative way.
I'm sure there's a large population of Americans that have a glass of red wine before they go to bed every night, thinking that that's their relaxation time, it's their reset time, but I feel like that actually might be the opposite of relaxation for your body.
Definitely, because your body kind of gets used to, even if it is minimally, your body can get used to relying on that glass of wine, and so that does impact your ability to cope on your own, your ability to fall asleep on your own, and then, you're waking up more tired, and then, need that second glass,
So not everyone is supportive of this trend, though. I'm going to say, last year I did a challenge, and it required me to not drink for 75 days, which was fine. I drink a lot less now since then. But in that 75 days, I went to a lot of social events, and not every time, but a lot of the times when someone said, what would you like to drink? Oh, I'll just have soda water with lemon. Oh, you're not drinking? It was always like a negative look at first. And it kind of stung me. I was like, does it matter?
Right.
So how can we support people who are doing this, and what does that look like versus what maybe we get,
I think exactly what you're saying, Elizabeth, is just not doing that, right? Like why? Why does it matter if you're drinking alcohol or not?
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Right.
Sure.
Everybody's on their own journey. We never know what somebody else is going through and stuff like that. So if somebody's like, nope, I'm going to have a Coke or, a glass of water, like, okay, great. I'm going to support that.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the language around it, too. Like, when you asked the question, you said, I'll have just a water with lemon. It's not like just anything, a non-alcoholic beverage, a mocktail.
I set myself up.
I set myself up.
Okay, let's not victim shame.
That's not what I mean to do. But I feel like, that's part of it, is how we all talk about alcohol. And if we see our friend having just a water.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just a water. They're just hydrating.
Right, and we should celebrate that. Like, good for you. You know,
Yeah.
you're trying something different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and how many times too? Is she pregnant?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, then that starts to swirl in the
Sure.
gossip.
Like try. I'm just thirsty.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's take another break, and we want to continue this conversation with you guys. We want to make sure we talk about some resources and things with you as well. So we will be right back.